Hey guys, this is Brian with Soul Satisfaction. I'm a reseller who loves to find good bargains on things like shoes and other items and sell them on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari for good profit, source them at places like garage sales and thrift stores, estate sales, etc. Um, Today, well, let me preface it with this. A lot of people always ask, like when they go out sourcing, and specifically, let's talk about shoes. They want to know how do you know what shoes to buy, right? So today I'm going to go over a video on what I do, and I do this daily. And what I do is I research the sold listings on eBay every day for 15, 20 minutes a day, and that keeps me on up to date. So when I go to the thrift store or I'm out sourcing, I don't have to look everything up. This will give you an advantage, and this works in any category. So I'm going to show you how I do it. I've had a lot of people ask me in person, so I figured I'd make this video. All right, so here I am on eBay. So just type in whatever niche you want to research, right? And for me, it's going to be shoes. So today we'll do shoes. Go ahead and search. Now you got to narrow it down, right? I primarily focus on pre-owned shoes. So click pre-owned. All right. But the important thing is we want to see what has sold. So make sure you got your sold button checked. And for me to be worth my time, I'm looking for shoes that are selling for over $35. So click that. Now that brings up 96,000 results. There's the filters, you can do different things, right? You can go high to low, which, we're looking at $3,500 shoes. But what I like to do, since I do this daily, is just see what ended recently, what sold recently, so I can get an idea of the market in general. So we're just going to kind of go over it. So here we go. So here we have a pair of Fry. What are these? These look like, let's click on these. Okay, so we got a pair of Fry. That's a really good boot brand. And you see it sold for $66 plus shipping. Click on see original listing. So let's take a deeper dive into it. What do we have here? We have some men's. Well, I actually got the side zipper. Actually, these are women's. Yeah, these are women's. And Fry is a good brand. Let's see. Yeah, women's. Here in the description, women's boots. These are booties. And you can see they're leather. And women's booties do well to certain brands, and Fry is definitely one of those brands. So if you come across this shoe while you're outsourcing, you'll know that's something to look for. All right, so let's get back to the search results. Speaking of Fry, here's another pair of Fry. These are men's boots. Look at these prices. All right, let's pull this one up. Go to the original listing. And you can also learn, right? Look at what's being sold and how they're selling and shooting. Look at that's a good title. Fried black leather, Pippa, back, zip, short, ankle boot, women's. I'm sorry, this is women's also. And look at the photograph. They did a good job with this. They got the whitewash background, got the 3/4 turn on the boots. They're getting it from different angles. And you can see this brought good money, $84.97. And I do well with Fry. So Fry is definitely a brand to look for. And if you didn't already know that, if you did this research, then that should pop up into your conscience. All right, next we got a pair of Kohan velvet ankle booties. Once again, let me make sure oh, okay. Well, no wonder, look, we're under women's. So this would just pull up women's, which is a good point, right? If you wanted to do a deep dive on just women's, and you could even go into athletic shoes, you can really specify what you want to do. But I like to look at all, so I'm going to change that criteria to all. Okay, now we're going to pull up men's and women's. So here we have a pair of Prada Women's pointed toe classic pumps. Obviously, Prada is a very big luxury brand. Now this one's interesting. I actually just listed a pair. Let me click on these Allen Edmonds. I do sell and list quite a few of these Allen Edmonds. Yeah, I was just checking, make sure it wasn't me. Nope. Here's the seller's information, by the way. And you could also, like, if you like the photos, or you want to do a deeper dive on the seller, you could go through here. They're feedback's not very good. 98.1. It's kind of low. Anyway, pair of Allen Edmonds Melrose Brown penny loafers. Notice how they're using all the characters in their title. So all these keywords, if somebody's searching for a shoe and they're using these keywords, it'll help pull that up. Another thing to notice is with shoes, see this is a 13E. E is the width, which is wide. And wide shoes do sell for more. So keep that in mind when you're looking. And that's interesting. I just listed a pair just like this today. Too bad they're not mine. But anyway, see, I already knew that the Allen Edmonds, it's a good U.S. made men's shoe. And, you know, photographs are solid. Now me, I probably would have used a little leather conditioner to kind of bring out some of those scuffs. But regardless, it's still for $54.99. Plus shipping. Looks like they had it on sale. Alright, let's keep looking here. Christian Louis Vuitton. You know, no brainer if you see that brand, of course. Some people do free shipping, some do shipping. That's just something you got to play around with. Pair of Nike men's Air Force One. Here we have somebody, looks like somebody used a stock photo, which I would not. You got to be careful with that, right? It looks like they took this probably from the manufacturer's website, their first photo, and then they posted pics themselves. Now these pics aren't so great. I don't personally like. It's like you got two different colors, right? And maybe the lighting in the background. Like this picture looks a lot better. Looks like it's taken a natural light with a white background. I don't know what was up with that picture. But anyway, Garnet Hill, tan suede short moto boots. They went for $49.99. Now when I'm looking, you know, I'm not pulling up every photo. Here's a pair of Hunter tall rain boots. I see these all the time. They sell for good money. So Hunter rain boots is something to look for. Nike, of course. And the good thing about Nike, you see this 9-digit style number here, right here. That's going to be on the inside of the shoe. It's usually on this tongue or on the side. And it's easy to look that number up. Nikes are easy to look up. Here we have a pair of Merrell women's leather ankle boots or booties. Merrell's a good brand. Do a lot of hiking shoes. These sold for $46 in shipping. Here's a pair of Ariat work hog. This they did on the auction, which I don't like to do auctions. Do your research. Find out what the market is on these. It's my recommendation. But anyway, I've sold a pair of these not too long ago. These are the Ariat work boots sell well. Once again, notice the EE, which is extra wide. Here we have a pair of UGG Australia. Uggs do well. Look at that pick. Not a great pick. And that's kind of one of the things you notice, right? If you look at a lot of these pictures, like these look really good. They got the pure white background. And there's apps like PhotoFuse, which I use, which will give you that. These are decent, but some of these pictures aren't even that great. All right, here we have a pair of Keen. Keen make good hiking shoes. These are women's hiking shoes. These sold for $59.99 with free shipping. Got a pair of Adidas. Another pair of UGG. Well, these are interesting. Slides. Look at that, just a pair of slides because they're Uggs. They sold for $69.99 plus shipping. Another pair of Nike Zoom. Paul Green. See, and then if you're not familiar, if you come across a brand you don't see a lot of, take a second to take a look at it, right? Let's look at that. These are tall boots, leather. Like if you see this boot, even if you don't know the brand, there's certain things like the quality leather, you can tell it by touching it. The buckle, these are keys that the boot might be worth something. Okay, and there's the Paul Green, there's the brand name. Let's see what else they got here. Okay, not the greatest picks again. It looks like they're trying to create a little light box, but hey, you can see even if you don't have the greatest picks, it still sold for $46 on auction plus shipping. Once again, I'm not a big fan of auction, but you know, each to their own. Here we have a pair of Nike LeBron 15s. Look at that pick. How horrible. Sorry, try not to be too judgmental, but you can just see if you take the time to take decent pictures, you'll really stand out. Look at this picture. It's like it's zoomed out. You know, get a better shot. But even with a bad picture, they got They sold for 80 plus shipping. Okay, Fry. Look at all these Fries. Fry is a great brand. Another pair of Fry boots. Uh, T-I-E-M. I'm actually not that familiar with this brand, so let me take a look. All right. Once again, not the greatest pick. And they only took 3 pictures. Only 3. eBay, I think, will let you allow you to have 12. Ah, that's why. So look. These are indoor bikes. These are specialty shoes. So when you're outsourcing and you come across a shoe that looks a little funky, you're like, I don't know what that is. Look it up, because these specialty shoes, hiking, cycling, weightlifting, skiing, they can be worth really good money. This one for 86. Look, this is a brand new seller, and they put it on auction, which once again they probably could have got a lot more. Okay, so be looking for those cycling boots, not boots, shoes. Okay, Dansko. Now Dansko I do really well with. These are bread and butter. This $30 to $40 range. These clogs or mules. These are like comfort professional shoes that women wear when they're on their feet a lot. I sell these all the time, and you can find these pretty easily, $5 or less. And if they're in decent shape, they'll go for 30 to 40, sometimes even more. Pair of Asics Gel Nimbus. I went for 69 with free shipping. Men's Hoka 11. Once again, that's a good running shoe. I don't know about that. Look at that picture from the top. That's probably not the picture I'd lead with. But once again, even without a great pick, they sell. Picture here is a little better, right? We got men's Florsham. This is going to be a black penny loafer shoe. Sold for $36.46 with free shipping. Okay. There's the Fries we saw at the beginning. VTG, and that stands for vintage. So if you type VTG in the search bar, it'll actually pull up vintage. A pair of Ralph Lauren Polo Pony driving loafers, rare. That is an interesting colorway. And they had them listed for $125. They took less than that, plus $8 shipping. Here we have Earth shoes, men's size 13 black. Let's take a look at these. Notice how they're using lots of good keywords. And look at the seller; they have over 1,000 feedback, 100% positive. Let's see, decent picks. Earth is the brand. And there's the sizing information. It's leather. So there you go. Interesting bottoms. And come down here. You can see the seller. They have their picture. They've got some information down here. Okay, let's keep looking. We've got some Chloe red suede ankle wraps. Look, they got the form fitter. It's good to use these form fitters, especially on sandals and high heels, so it allows the potential buyer to see what they're supposed to look like. Those sold for $87 on auction. Okay, once again, Allen Edmonds. I was talking about that earlier. I love Allen Edmonds. Great quality American-made shoe. And you can find these pretty easily when you're outsourcing. Now they did this, looks like in their kitchen, but see, notice the difference between some of those others, how they have it centered, and this is taken up. You don't have a lot of empty space, right? Kind of got the side pick on a, that's a nice pick. You get a view of the front and the side. Okay, there's your other side. Okay, beautiful shoes. They sell for 71 on auction. I don't know what's up with all these auctions. People are running so many auctions, but hey. Another pair of Nike Lunar Glides. Obviously, Nike sells a lot. There's Allen Edmonds. Looks like some booties. Let's take a look. Are these booties or boots? Okay. Got the zipper there. Oh, these are men's. Okay, these are men's, like, I guess chukka style with the side zipper. Okay, Allen Edmonds once again, good brand, sold for $15.99 plus. Oh, they got $17.99. It's a lot for shipping. These shouldn't cost more than $10 to ship, so they're making a little bit on the shipping. Okay, let's get back. Our setter Red Wings. Okay. Here we have some Birkenstocks. Birkenstock's a great brand. Some Air Jordans, the Fries again, another Nike Air Max, Bionic Arbor women's clogs. I think Bionic's like a comfort shoe. Look at that, $44.99 free shipping. Here we have another pair of loafers, men's Bally's for 67 and change. Skechers, 36 plus shipping. Let's look at these. They had them listed for 150. So we got the vintage Red Wing Mock Toe. Look at the great title, right? 875. That's the style number. Legacy Hunter boots. The size. You know, you could even maybe put distressed leather. See, they've been used. But that's what. See, do they only take? Yeah, they only have 3 picks. And look at that. This. Oh my gosh. That is. I think that is the lowest feedback rating ever. 90.6. Wow. Yeah, they're can't believe their feedback is so low. But anyway, these boots sold for maybe less than 150, but good money. Once again, women's Uggs, Adidas, vintage Britishers, British Walkers. Not familiar with this brand, but Britishers. Once again, the Gohans we saw earlier. J. Crew, Chelsea boots, the style for $48.70. They took a little bit less. Nike Air Force One, Chanel's, what do you call these? Like ballet slippers, maybe. Pair of Clarks. So that's page 1. And already after looking at just one page, you know, what you're looking at is trends, right? You're trying to remember certain shoes. When I first started, I wrote all these down in the journal, right? I kept a log, but after a while, you just look and they kind of stick in your head. Looking for trends like Allen Edmonds kept popping up. UGG keeps popping up. So if you didn't know, Uggs obviously are good. Pair of Jordans, All Saint boots, and notice the men's boots sell well. 66 and change. FootJoy. It's a whoa, 120. That's a good golf shoe. Now, when you're looking at golf shoes, obviously, yeah, look at that. It almost looks like it's obviously leather. It looks like a crocodile embellishment there. Okay, when you're looking at golf shoes, make sure you look at the bottoms. Make sure all these. Let's take a look. I'm sure they're fine. All these spikes are none are broken. Yeah, they all look good. And there's the side. Once again, notice it's 10.5 W. So it looks like we got a wide shoe. They did a good job on their description here. And you can see the seller over 1,500, 100% positive feedback. So they're doing a really good job. Okay, let's look at a few more. And this is all you have to do, right? If you could just spend 15 minutes a day looking at this category, right? And tomorrow, well, my next video we're gonna do a deep dive in another niche. But shoes is my favorite. Okay, Circle G women's cowgirl boots. This has the cross here. Clarks, Wallabies. Clarks actually do pretty well too. $49.95 in shipping. Vast hiking boots. Hiking boots can do okay. Oh wow, that's interesting. See, here we go. Fries again. All right. It's a small size. What do we have here? This minute. Oh, with that hill, that's going to be a women's. Yeah. Look at these vintage. That's a wild looking color. Vintage Western boots. Okay. Kind of clean looking. So for $125 plus shipping. Nice flip. In fact, I sold a pair of Luke Casey boots for $175 last week. Paid $25 for them. So cowboy boots can definitely be good. Ferragamo. What's that? Salvatore Ferragamo. Yeah. It's another brand to be on the lookout for. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, these are men's, I think. Yeah, men's. What's interesting is the men's on this brand, Salvatore Ferragamo, go for more money than the women's. The women's still go for decent money, but this like is a made in Italy, an Italian brand, and on the men's side they really go for a nice profit. Okay. Cole Haan Grand. Once again, the the ankle boots, 55 and change. Okay, boys. I don't mess a lot with the boys or girls shoes, mostly men's or women's. But even these sold for 37. Another pair of Nike running shoes, Nike Air Jordans. Motorcycle shoes. I just sold a pair of motorcycle boots like the other day, or the day before, I think. Let's take a look at these. Once again, these specialty shoes. I mean, look at that strap. And look how thick it is. Those are all kind of keys. And those sold for 50 on auction. So shoes that look a little different, if you're not sure, you're just like, hey, that shoe looks different. Well, take a minute to look it up, just like I'm doing. You can do this on your phone too. When you're out sourcing, if you're not sure, check the eBay comps. Okay, lots of Nikes, Paul George, Reebok, UGG girls boots. Look at the UGG girls boots sold for 45 plus shipping. Another pair of Fry tall riding boots. By the way, if you're liking this video, if this is helping you, go ahead and hit that like button below. That'll really help me out. And if you like this type of content, if you want to learn more about selling, reselling shoes and other things, go ahead and hit the red subscribe button below. And go ahead and hit that bell button so you can be notified when I post new videos. I post different videos, what sold for me, research videos like this. I'll do thrifting, haul videos, garage videos, really focusing on reselling. So anyway, all right. Another pair of Chelsea boots. Holy crap, $250. They took less than that, but let's take a look. R.M. William. And see, I'm not even familiar with that brand. Craftsman suede Chelsea boots, Australia tobacco, US 8. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, see. I would look at this boot if I saw this Chelsea boot, even not knowing the brand. I'd want to take a look at it. Look at that. It would kind of catch my eye. Made in Australia. Huh. And they only have a picture of the. Is that the tie? Yeah, there it is. R.M. Williams. Okay, so here's an example. I didn't know R.M. Williams. Now, if I see R.M. Williams while I'm outsourcing, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to pick these bad boys up. $250, even with the free shipping, you can ship this under 10 bucks. That is great money. Don't know what they paid for them, but that would be a lovely flip. Okay, Timberland. Look, I got some duck boots. These are men's. Got the style number, auction for 35. Jordans. And say, don't when you're making your tiles, don't start with youth size 6.5. Start with the brand, Jordan 1. Put that information later in the title, because people are keying in on those first few words. Okay, Roger Vivier Paris Chips Ballerina Flats. See, I'm not familiar with that either. Okay, let's take a look. When you come across something you're not familiar with, take a closer look at it. Roger Vivier Paris. Well, if you saw Paris, look at that, the gold buckle, that embellishment. Okay, those sold for 149 bucks plus shipping. Nice sell. Okay, another Adidas, Michael Kors, Valentino, $199.99. Free shipping. That's got the pure white background on the pick. Samuel Hubbard. That's a good men's shoes. Traveler loafers that took an offer less than 55. There are those Pradas, and I think the rest of this we looked at. All right, so that's 2 pages, and we haven't been looking that long. And when you first start, you can look at it as long as you want. I'd recommend at least 10-15 minutes a day in whatever category you're wanting to learn. Like right now, I also want to get it more into pants. So I've started doing this on pants, and I'm not as knowledgeable on pants as I am shoes. So I will add that, and I'll keep looking at shoes for 10 minutes a day or so. So anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. What niche do you like to source in, and how do you know what to buy? Do you go on gut? Do you go on what you like, or do you actually look at the eBay solds and comps? Or in my case, do some of the research up front so you can make some of these decisions. Like when I go thrifting with my friends, like my friend Clay or someone else, they're like, well, how do you go so fast? How do you go through there? That takes them longer. Well, I'm able to do it because I do this homework on the front end, and I tell everyone you got to do this. Do this, and it'll make your life a lot easier. All right, until next time, guys. Happy treasure hunting, and we'll see you. We'll see you next time.